Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I am Tanya Cortez, your favorite foundation junkie. And to my old subscribers, thank you so much for looking at the videos that I post every time I post. I appreciate you so much. And to all my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I hope that you like the content on my channel. And what this channel is all about complexion. I am a foundation junkie. I love foundation, and that's what this channel is basically designed for. How foundation will work on mature skin, how it works on regular skin, oily skin, dry skin, concealers, hauls, and a little bit of stuff in between. And just so that you know, I don't always do the foundations that are up and out right now. You know, I do them. But I also want to make sure that you know about foundations that you may have forgot of, or some things you never heard of that might be underrated, just to show you they're out there and see how they could wear on your skin. So if you like that kind of thing, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope you like the content. Okay, roll the credits. I ordered this online, so I feel like I'm like the last person on YouTube to do it. But the angle that I'm going in is I just want to try to use this on non-perfect skin. Like, my skin is textured, I have open pores, have a lot of moles, have hyperpigmentation, have all of that stuff, maturing skin, all that good stuff. So I wanted to see how it was going to work on skin like mine. You know, it's very oily, and I did watch one review. I cheated, okay, but I did watch one, but it was on a little tenderoni that had like perfect skin, so absolutely looked beautiful on her. So of course it's not going to look like that on me. But what I decided to do to test this foundation, or to give my first impression on this foundation, is I did one side with I did the whole face with primer, and then I did this side with nothing else. I did this side and I color corrected and put concealer under my eyes and things like that. So I just want to see how it's going to work with all that stuff underneath, and this side with nothing, so we can see how well it covers, you know, all my hyperpigmentation, because this is where the magic happens over here, Jack. So now let me give you a little bit of the vitals before we get into it. You guys know the procedure. All right, so it's Sephora states it's a light as air powder foundation that gives you light to full coverage with a soft matte finish. It says it's medium coverage, it's a matte finish. Of course, it's a pressed powder. It says it blurs your pores, non-cakey, no flashback. It's buildable to full coverage, and it doesn't set into lines or clog the look of pores. It's also sweat, humidity, crease resistant, plus it has a chic portable compact. All right, so those are the vitals. I took it out the box and everything, and I'm gonna tell y'all ahead of time, I cheated. I did brush it and just did a little brush. I mean, I didn't really full blown put it on, but I did just try to see what it kind of looked like, but not really. So this is how it comes in this, what they call chic packaging. And it has the Fenty embossed on there. And then you have two mirrors. It's a dual mirror. It has one in the front here, and then one in the back here. And I do believe this one in the back is magnified, so it can, you know, show you all your good stuff. And the other one is just regular. So that's the packaging that it comes in. But you know what, guys, first let me show y'all this. I wanted to order these too. I was going to show you in the end of the video, but I was just so excited, so I wanted to show you these. I did pick up 3 of the new Fenty gloss creams, and I picked up the one in Fenty Glow, Fruit Snacks, and Honey Waffles. And I know you guys probably already seen it, but I didn't see it, so I want to show you. Just pretend you never seen it yet, okay? So this one right here is the Fenty Glow. And I'm gonna show you this real quick. I'm not gonna make this a long video, I promise. And this is like really sheer, like it could be like an everyday lip gloss. Yeah. And then the next one is called Honey Waffles, and it looks like this, kind of like an orangey nude. This is what this one looks like. I would definitely wear this one with a liner. We're not going to do it today, but that's a whole nother situation. But this one I would definitely wear with a liner, but it is pretty. And then the next one is Fruit Snacks. And this really red, y'all. Let's try this. Okay, and this is Fruit Snacks. So I would definitely wear this one with a liner too. But it is pretty, right? Okay, so y'all did not come here to see the lip gloss. You didn't. So let's get back to the main act. All right, so as I said, I did concealer in the MACs on this side. There's nothing on this side. So we're just gonna go ahead and see. And I think that I'm going to use a kabuki brush. And this is $36. And it also has 50 shades. Forgot to tell you that. But it just has the same amount as the liquid kind. So the color that I got was 410. Now I wore this in the liquid foundation, so I'm not sure how it's going to translate, but we'll see. So I'm just going to take a little bit and go from this side first. And we're just going to put this on this way. My suggestion to you guys is to use all of your cream products before you put this on, because this will act as this is a foundation, but it'll also act as a setting powder. So you need to be careful with that, because if you put liquids on top of powder, you take the chance of it possibly balling up on you, and who wants that? All right, what do you guys think so far? It looks pretty. I think it looks pretty. It doesn't look really powdery yet, because by the time I put on a whole nother coat, Jack, we gonna be cooking with grease then. Might get powdery on us, but you know, I like to try and see if I can build it as much as it says it can be built, just to see, for those who like full coverage. So I'm just gonna go in a little bit more, right? And that's the one side. That's the one side. So what do you guys think about the one side? Okay, so far I think it looks pretty smooth. It goes on smooth. It doesn't really have a smell or anything like that. But it looks like, so far so good. Let me put it a little bit up under here. Well, this probably won't be a good judge because I have concealer already under there. So I don't know if it's going to crease because of the concealer or whether it would just crease, period. So we're going to go ahead and we're not going to talk about the eyes yet. We're just going to we can do it better over this side. Okay, so that's this side. All right, so what you guys think so far about this side? Okay, so let's go on this side where the magic happens, Jack. Whew, honey, this is where the magic happens. And we're gonna start right there, and we're gonna see how much this covers up this magic, and kind of go from there. All right, so I dipped it in a brush once, and this is what we have. I kind of just swirled it around a lot, not deep though. And this is what we have. Over this way. And by the way, I did prime my whole face with the Fenty Radiant Primer. The original. So we're gonna borderline have a Fenty face today. Okay, so I put the same amount on, let me make sure. I put the same amount on this side that I put, I'm gonna put it up under here because we don't have no concealer under this eye. So we're gonna try and see what it covers up here because I have inset eyes and they are a little dark. All right, so this is this side. Okay, so this is this side. So I can still see some, you know, it's not a lot of magic, you know what I mean? I can still see the blemishes under there. And of course, the texture is real still. But of course, it's not too much I can do about that, and it's been there for a long time. So, but some foundations blur it better than others, but we'll see, because it says it's blurring. So let's see. All right, so now I'm gonna try to build it up a little bit more. I'm gonna start on this side this time, and let's just build it up, see how far we can build it up. See if we can get it to that full coverage. What did you think about the color? Is it a little red? Maybe. I'm really neutral all day long, really neutral. I mean, this is about as full as I would think that you would put on here. I don't want to, like, it says it's not cakey, but I don't know. I'm sure if you put enough on here, it will be. Just trying to see how much I would need to actually cover. You know, I think that it is covering pretty good now. But at this stage, let's see, let's try this side now. All right, so I did the same amount on this side, I feel like I did on this side. All right, so if I come up close, I can still see a little, but of course nowhere near what it was. So I do feel like it did cover pretty good on this side, but you would definitely need another coat or to focus in this area with it for it to actually cover it. On this side, because I did all the prep work underneath already, I feel like it looks pretty good. Now, as far as the wrinkles under the eyes are concerned, I mean, you know, it's only but so much you can do with wrinkles. Now, there are foundations that can help, you know, the foundation not sit in the wrinkles and not make it look worse, and kind of smooth out the wrinkles so they're not as noticeable. But, you know, I don't think that this is doing that. And my wrinkles are not that deep set that, you know, that it would still, you know, take a lot to smooth them out. I do have some things that really smooth them out really good, some foundations, and there's not really too many foundations that I haven't tried. Well, there's a lot, but not exactly. If you have a lot of texture and a lot of, you know, concerns, wrinkles, that kind of thing, you know, pores, you know, then you might want to consider doing this maybe as a setting powder. Yeah, if you have pretty skin, this is going to be a winner for you. But it is powdery. You know, it's powdery. I can see it powdery at full coverage. At medium coverage, it doesn't look powdery. It's only when you start building it up that it really looks like that. And when you're older and your skin is more mature, I don't know how much you want to look powdery. Those are my final thoughts. Whether I think that this is a good foundation for mature skin, I think it's a great foundation for someone who has really nice skin. If you have just a little bit of pores, I think that'll be good. I think that it worked well on this side. If you do some prep work, I think you'll be good. This side with just a primer, if you have some problem areas, I don't know that it'll give you the coverage that you want without looking cakey or powdery, I'll say. All right, so guys, that is my first impression of this Fenty Soft Matte Powder Foundation. Trying to do it by memory that time. Got it. But so I'm gonna roll out with this little